Imagine you're standing on a riverbank watching water flow past. That's how you usually think of time, flowing, carrying you forward, unstoppable. But what if the river isn't moving at all? What if the water, the ripples, the entire scene is frozen, and only your perspective makes it look like it's flowing? This is one of the strangest possibilities in science and philosophy, that time has already ended. That the past, present, and future are not unfolding, but all exist simultaneously forever. Einstein's bombshell. When Albert Einstein introduced relativity, he changed the way we see the cosmos. Time was no longer a universal clock ticking everywhere at once. Instead, it was relative, different for someone standing still and someone moving fast, different for someone in deep gravity and someone in empty space. From this insight came the concept of space-time. The universe is not a movie playing out. It's a canvas already painted. You, right now, are simply experiencing one frame after another. And Einstein himself admitted, for us believing physicists, the distinction between past, present, and future has only the meaning of an illusion. The block universe. This idea evolved into the block universe theory. Imagine space-time as a solid block, a cube with 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. In that block, every event is there: the Big Bang, your birth, the end of stars, even the last photon in the cosmos. Nothing is moving. Nothing is becoming. It all simply is. If this is true, then time has no real flow. The future is not waiting. It already exists. In a sense, time has already ended. The human experience, so why does it feel otherwise? Because your brain doesn't perceive timelessness. It sequences experience. Memory gives you the past, anticipation gives you the future. Consciousness moves like a spotlight through the block, illuminating moment after moment. It feels like forward motion. But in truth, you're traversing a structure that already exists. This raises unsettling and liberating questions. Free will and fate. If the block is fixed, are you free? Or are you simply discovering choices already made? From one view, free will is an illusion. From another, free will is the experience of walking a road that already exists. You don't draw the map, but you still explore it. Some philosophers suggest the paradox itself might be the key. Perhaps choice is how a timeless universe generates meaning. Quantum mechanics and uncertainty. But then we dive smaller, into the quantum world. Here, the future isn't fixed. A particle can be in many states until measured. Does this mean time is still alive? One interpretation, the many worlds, says every outcome happens. Your choice, your coin flip, your life branching endlessly. If that's true, then even probability is frozen into the block. Not one timeline, but all of them. Which brings us back to the question, is there any difference between a universe that's playing and a universe that's already finished if you can't tell the difference? The end of time theories. Cosmologists also imagine literal ends of time. The heat. Death. When stars burn out, energy spreads thin, and nothing new ever happens. The Big Crunch, where expansion reverses, collapsing everything into one final point. The Big Rip, where expansion accelerates so violently that galaxies, stars, planets, and even atoms are torn apart. But even these are not ends in the block universe. They are points etched forever like every other moment. Already there. Already complete. The emotional shift. At first, this sounds like despair. No flow, no choice, no escape. But then a deeper perspective opens. If every moment exists eternally, then nothing is truly lost. The happiest day of your childhood, the last conversation with someone you loved, the laughter, the sorrow, all still exist, forever, etched into space-time. Death, then, is not annihilation. It is simply a different coordinate in the block. Life once lived is never erased. Consciousness and the mystery of now here lies the puzzle. If time is complete, why do you experience now? Why this slice and not another? Some argue consciousness itself may not be bound by time. Others suggest our brains create now by necessity, collapsing possibility into sequence. Either way, the fact that you feel time may be one of the deepest mysteries in the universe. So what if time has already ended? It means you're not racing toward oblivion. You're not losing moments. You're living inside a tapestry where every instant, joy and pain, love and loss, is eternal. You are not moving through time. Time is the stage and you are the play unfolding upon it. And perhaps the greatest wonder is not that time ends, but that in a timeless universe, you get to feel what it's like when it flows.